What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Lionheart. Welcome to the Pride Lands. As you can tell, doing something different than Mike today. I tried to download a driver, and all of a sudden my settings feel really weird. So it's got to be right here in front of my face, which I don't hate because I think that's going to make my voice come across much clearer. I hope. We'll see. In fact, let's check. Pause. Okay, sure enough, much clearer, but you can also hear everything I do in my lungs and everything like that. But it just is what it is this time, I guess. But yeah. Welcome to the new video. I'm really excited. This is our second video for our eBay update. I'm pretty excited. We've already did one before. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's like the first time I ever was doing eBay, and I've learned a lot along the way, even since that video. So make sure you go check that out first. It'll be up here somewhere. But also there's another new video you guys should check out. I just released it a couple days ago. It's actually doing all right. It's our first ever PSA submission. So me and my friend B Mart, he's got some buds. We all submitted a whole fat stack of PSA cards together, and we're hoping to get some big hits out of it. So go check that out also right here, and save that video for later because it's kind of longer. Put it on during lunch or something like that. Great video to watch it. I hope we get some big hits. Just an update from the last time that I've done a eBay update and review and whatnot. I had mentioned that I bought two cards off eBay last time, a Deerling and a Darkness Energy. Happy to report that the Deerling is finally here. I'll throw it up here so you guys can see it. But here's the actual card, and I don't want to take it out of there because the seller did such a great job of sending it in this waterproof seal. I love it. I got this card for Lioness Heart, and she absolutely adores it. She thinks it's cute and beautiful, so we're gonna keep that one forever. It actually looks kind of decent. It could potentially serve for a PSA submission. I don't know, but it's also just nice to have without a PSA submission, so you will check that out. But big bummer news about this Darkness Energy. Okay, here's the card. Here's the one that I thought, I was like, oh man, it looks pristine. I could see it on eBay. I'm like, and it's going for $14 or something like that. So I bought it immediately, watching the trends go, thinking I was gonna either get a grade and get a 10 and make $100 real quick, or even if I miss the graded 10, make like 20 bucks real quick. Turns out, something I learned about this whole process so far, the devil is in the details. Okay, this is not a Shrouded Fable Darkness Ablaze. Okay, I'm gonna make a whole nother video about it, but this is an Evolving Skies Darkness Energy. Sorry, not Darkness Ablaze, Darkness Energy. And so, or Dark Energy. Again, the words matter, the numbers matter, every little detail matters. And so just me overlooking one little insight like that, kind of ruined a big plan of mine. But, little silver lining, it also gave me a really good idea. Okay, if I'm making mistakes like this, I'm not the most detail-oriented person ever, obviously, or else I wouldn't have made this mistake. But I bet you other people aren't either, which gave me a new idea for still maybe salvaging this original energy idea. And that is because now that they're making a lot of these energies that have a lot of cool extra things about them, extra details, that are just people want really cool energies in their decks. They want really cool energies to show off in their binders around certain themed Pokemon. These still do have high demand. So I went to a local card shop today, and it's a super cool shop called Oinkers in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. If anyone cares, I don't really care. It doesn't necessarily dox me. I don't live that close to it, but went to a shop called Oinkers, and they just have a lot of stock there. And I'm going through their $1 binders, and I'm finding these energies that aren't just standard regular energies. And so I was just looking at them, I was like, oh dang, some of these actually look really good, really clean, selling them for $1. Case in point, I'll throw up the example of it here. Boom. But here's the one I really got. I've got this metal energy, and look, it has a swirl. Okay, so now a lot of these energies now have swirls, but the people who are selling them to the card shop for a cent, and the card shop selling them for $1, don't know that. I'm hoping I can turn around and sell them for $3 to $5. So I bought one just to see if I could pull it off. If I can sell this swirled metal energy for $3 to $5, that'll be a little micro strategy moving forward, just to keep doing that, because I've learned that this whole buying and selling Pokemon cards, things, it's all on the margin. And if your margin is making, if I buy it for $1 and I make, and I sell it for $3, you know, I made $2. You guys do the math. If that came down to $100, selling it for 300 and I made 200, everyone would be like jumping for joy. But the only difference is like I just have to do this a lot more times, but eBay makes it extremely easy to do that. So I'll let you guys know how that goes in the next update video. You guys have to stay tuned. This one's already listed. We're gonna check out my listings here in a little bit. I also picked up another lightning energy or electric energy. I did this because mine that I actually pulled has a print line on it. So I'm also going to try to list this one and sell it to see if I can make money off this one. This one, since it was golden, is actually going for like $4. And so I'm hoping to turn that around for a different amount of money, maybe even upward to 10. That would be awesome. It's got a really good back though. So if I'm not getting what I want for it, I'll just pull it off and then either keep it for my Jolteon collection because it's, you know, the electric energy. I think it makes a suiting fit. Maybe try to get it graded. But so that was today's shenanigans that I'm getting into. I'm pretty excited. But I've also, I just want to touch on one other thing that I learned about eBay in this last couple of weeks. And it's like, so eBay is actually incredibly easy to make money off of. I'll show you guys in here in just a little bit how decent I'm doing. I'm not making buku's amount of money yet, but I'm doing all right. I've already been paid by them. It's already gone straight to my bank account. That's what I used the money on today at the card shop. I used my eBay funds to pay. Well, not directly my eBay funds. They were transferred to my bank account and I paid my bank account at the store. Whatever. Nothing. I didn't use any money today that wasn't capital I already have, which if you guys haven't seen the rules video, right here, if you haven't seen the rules video, go check it out. It's like my 4th rule is don't use money that's actually yours. Like, you know, trade up. Use the money that you get from trading. Anyways, eBay is pretty easy to make money on, especially if you already have the product. So when it comes down to private collections and stuff like that, you guys have been collecting for years. You already have the product. If there's a card you're really not attached to, throw it up on eBay. You make a quick $5-10 depending on the card. Could even end up being $100, you know, depending on the card. Just throw it up on eBay. If you don't like it, you make some money. If you make $5, you can go buy a new pack or a card you actually want. Okay. Anyways, but I actually did lose a little bit of money on eBay because of the learning curve they throw in. I think it's so easy to make money off eBay that they actually had to like throw in some learning curves. Now these curves, they're not doing it on purpose. Like, oh hey, people are making too much money off here. We gotta throw some quirks in there to make sure people don't make money. No, all the things that I stumbled over were things meant to help people and options listed for people's preferences. I just kind of didn't see that that's what they were doing, and so I missed it. And so a couple of the cards that I sold, like maybe the first 4 out of like 5 cards that I sold, I ended up getting hit with a $4 shipment fee when I thought it was listed that there would only be a $1.29 fee. But anyways, it was really real pain in the butt. Now I've got the settings all figured out. I've sold 1 card under the new settings, and I haven't had to spend $4 to ship it, because ideally the customer pays for the shipping, just like Amazon, just like any other store or anything like that. But so there are things like that I've discovered and I'm learning, but I think this will be a learning process because pretty soon I'm hoping to get some PSA 10 slabs back, or even just non-10 slabs back, and I'm gonna have to learn how to mail those, and there'll probably be a learning curve around that. Luckily, there's a YouTube video for everything. Again, you just got to pay attention. The devil is in the details. With all that being said, let's go ahead and check out my eBay store, see what's going on in there. All right, here we are. As you guys can see, Lionheart, L10Nheart _ cards. If you guys are looking for it, 100% positive feedback. Let's go. That's awesome. 7 items sold, 3 followers. Let's go. I imagine that's some of y'all because y'all are awesome. If you're one of the OG3, I really appreciate you. You guys are great. I've got some new listings. I just recently listed all 6 of these just tonight, actually. Some of these out of my personal collection. So some of the celebration cards that I had duplicates of. This rainbow rare Centiskorch VMAX that I pulled on stream. I don't know if you guys remember pulling that. This Obstagoon that's going for, you know, enough to like actually throw up there. And this Pikachu VMAX and this basic metal energy. Okay, so I've listed all those, and I still have a bunch of these listed on here from my first couple of weeks going. So Paldean Student, Tornadus V, Tatsuguri. I might need to do a price drop on these 2 cards. We'll see. Shrouded Fable, Monkey Dory. I'm not ready to put a price drop on that one. Tapu Koko, this Ursaluna, Sandy Shocks, the Belt, and Iron Crown, and here we are at this Electric Energy that I've got listed at 460, hoping to make off that. So that's what our current inventory is, but you know, not much. If there's anything on here, all these are set for minimum bids. Again, any little bit helps. If you like want to throw a minimum bid out there for $1 just to help it out, do it, because like it helps it get traction a little bit. But no pressure to do that at all. It really, like, these will go. And so far what I'm learning is things will go if the right person sees it. So I'm not worried about it at all. Anyways, let's check out how the selling has been going. Okay, selling I'm at a 90-day total of $94.63, so almost $1 a day in the last 90 days. That's pretty awesome. Again, as I mentioned in my last video, this is not a true number, okay? This is not what got put in my bank account before I went to the card store today. There's other numbers involved that go back and forth in there. I'm not necessarily comfortable showing everyone that number, but it's been fun. I'm doing all right. Okay, I have 17 active orders, and 26 unsold. So this number also, I remember last time I was like, what math is going on? This is also your relisting number, so that's why I don't actually have 26 things in my store. That also counts things that have been relisted. So these numbers don't necessarily matter that much. But so I was actually pretty excited. I had sold 2 cards today when I wasn't expecting to sell at all. This Wigglytuff, the shiny Wigglytuff from Scarlet and Violet, Paldean Fates, sold for $1. Awesome. The user is going to pay $1.25 in shipping. That's awesome. They're also a repeat buyer. I'm gonna have their name. I'm gonna have like this whole section blurred out right here. I just don't know what people are comfortable with, and so I don't want to risk it. And we finally sold this enhanced hammer for $6.90. So like again, this was a $5 hit. So was this. These are both $5 hits. Unfortunately, this one went for $1. So this card cost me $4 in the end, but originally it cost me $5. So to be able to take $1 off, devil's in the detail. We got to work the margins, because then sometimes you have cards like this. This was another $5 hit that I got to sell for $6.90. So this card made me almost $2. So between the 2 cards, I'm down $2. But luckily, there's been other cards in this mix that have made me get up to this number. Okay, so some cards are not going to go for $7 or $20, but they're going to help you offset the cost that it took you to get them. So things that got relisted, things that I hope go. We've got a lot of goods. Oh, and here's an interesting situation. Okay, someone has also bought this Pikachu, but I'm waiting for payment. So I could have actually been allowed to relist it by now on the 18th, but I'm nervous to play around with it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because $10 for this promo Pikachu, and I've got 3 more of them. I'm planning on potentially sending 2 in to get graded. So ideally, I've got 1 more that can go, and I want it to go for $10 as well. So these are those cards that help you make up for these cards. These cards right here. But so yeah, this has been my. I don't remember if these were sold on the last time we did the update or not. Glaciopod and Iron Hands. They've been delivered. They're just waiting to get to arrive or be picked up. So there we are. It's been pretty awesome buying and selling on eBay so far. I've been doing okay. And I think the number's gonna go up, because what this means really. Let's just talk about my strategy moving forward. What those numbers really mean is that I'm that close to like getting my first PSA 10 Jolteon. There are like 2 or 3 Jolteons that are PSA 10s that are like around $100 to $200. Like I'm still gonna have to do some shopping. I'm still gonna have to find the best deal. I'm still gonna have to like be patient and buy when it's appropriate, or be risky and buy a non-graded card that could potentially get a graded card. So when I was at the card shop today, they had 3 first edition Dark Jolteons. I've got 1 in my binder. And I asked to see all 3 of them, and none of them looked like they'd get a 10 to me, so I didn't buy any of them. And that's the patience that's needed to be able to do this thing that I want to do efficiently and effectively. It's going to take some patience here and some risk there. So, speaking about risk, let's talk about some risks that we've got coming up that I could use y'all's advice on. I want to know what you all think is going to happen. First of all, I've got 2 of these 151 booster bundles. Okay, there are 6 packs in here of 151. I bought them at like $2. They're currently selling on eBay sealed for like $58. Okay, and people don't know if there's going to be a reprint or not. So the risk versus reward here is, so I could sell this before the reprint for like 58 bucks. And maybe I'll sell one and keep one. We'll see how it goes. And then use that money for when the reprint comes to buy a bunch more of these and then keep those. Or if I sell it and the reprint doesn't come, if the reprint doesn't come, this thing skyrockets in value. I think that's how it works. I'm not so sure. But there also could be a Charizard in here. The whole risk of everything is that there could always be a Charizard in the box. Is there a Charizard in the box? And the 151 Charizard ungraded right now goes for over $100. You can check that out on Price Chart. I was just looking at it earlier today. So that's the first question is, I have 2 of these. What do you guys think I should do with it? The other question that I have this Shrouded Fable Greninja box, okay? This Greninja, I'm not confident at all would get a PSA 10. You can sell them raw for about $12, $13. This box costs about $30 and it's got 5 packs in it. So, you know, I could open it, sell the Greninja raw, open up the packs, hope to get a hit, and potentially make my money back off of it. Or I could the box, sell it as a whole. I don't know. There's options to do with all these things. I'm still learning about all the things that I can possibly do or that I want to do, but I just kind of need some advice. If you guys have an idea about what you would do, I'd love to hear you out. So put that down in the comments for you. What are you gonna do about if you had either of these products? What would you do with them? Let me know. And go check out those other videos. Again, that PSA 10 or that PSA submission video, it's pretty cool. There's some awesome cards in there. And I can't wait to do our, we actually have a PSA reveal video that is not the same set as what we just sent, because we sent a set a couple weeks ago, and then we just sent this other set like a week ago, and we're gonna get that other set back, and I'm gonna get to open it. I'm gonna get to open it live right here in front of you guys. I'm gonna have like a top-down camera so we can open it and see it. I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be really fun. So be looking out for those. This is the second ever eBay review video. Do you guys like this? Do you guys like this video? I need to know. If you do, like and subscribe. If you don't. I don't have to make these. I just think it's kind of fun to show you guys the progress along the way towards my Jolteon. So, yeah. You guys are awesome. See you guys later. Bye.